In the quiet town of Pontefract, West Yorkshire, stands a modest home at 30 East Drive, known today as one of Britain's most violent hauntings. Locals call it the Black Monk House, and what happened inside still chills investigators half a century later. It began in 1966, when Jean and Joe Pritchard moved in with their children, Philip and Diane. At first it was small disturbances, lights flickering, furniture shifting, pools of water appearing on the kitchen floor with no source. But soon the house turned hostile. Cups flew from shelves, doors slammed so hard the frames splintered. Objects levitated, suspended in mid-air, before being hurled across the room. A heavy grandfather clock toppled by unseen hands, and the most chilling, deep claw marks gouged into the walls. The family began seeing the figure itself, a tall, hooded form, robed in black, its face hidden in shadow. They called it Fred at first, trying to make light of the terror, but the name that stuck in folklore was the Black Monk of Pontefract, said to be the spirit of a monk executed nearby during the Middle Ages. The entity seemed to focus on Diane, the teenage daughter. It pulled her hair, slapped her, even dragged her across the floor by invisible force. One night, witnesses claimed to see her levitate, her screams echoing through the house as unseen hands lifted her off the bed. Priests were called, blessings were formed, but nothing stopped it. Each time they prayed, the activity grew stronger, mocking the rituals, throwing objects mid-prayer and growling in guttural tones that seemed not quite human. Neighbours heard the sounds. Investigators felt cold blasts of air, and visitors fled in panic. When the family finally moved out, the house fell quiet for a while. Levitations, claw marks, voices from the void. A haunting so violent, even priests refused to return. Do you believe evil can anchor itself to a place? Over the decades, researchers, film crews, and ghost hunters have visited 30 East Drive. Many report the same: shadows moving against the walls, footsteps on the stairs, and sudden cold spots near Diane's old room. Some say the monk still watches from the landing guarding his domain. The house still stands, quiet by day, waiting by night. If walls could scream, 30 East Drive would never sleep. The Black Monk of Pontefract, a haunting that proves some ghosts don't just linger, they reign.